We've been talking about these ETFs. I actually have a lot over the past several weeks, so this is very, very timely. GREK. That's been one we've been checking frequently. And you and I spoke on the phone when the Greek markets first closed because there was this disconnect. How can the ETF keep trading even when all the underlying shares are no longer trading?
Sure. So these single country ETFs live for these moments. Right, they love a regime change or a stock market closing because it brings a lot of attention to them. So in the case of Greece, this thing's trading in the U.S. It's almost like a futures contract in a way, or derivative, but it's actually a fiduciary vehicle because it's SEC approved. So a lot of people do like to use it to speculate on what Greece is going to do. But if you notice, the index, right, hasn't priced or is still using those old prices from 2 weeks ago. So the ETF will move away from what the index value is. You have to expect that, and I think people do at this point. I think early on, back when Egypt, this happened in Egypt a few years ago, that was a bit of a confusion, but now the Greece ETF is about 17% away from its index, but when the market opens back up and those prices become fresh, the index value will catch up to the ETF value. So right now, Greece is basically seeing volume of about triple its average, about $50 million a day.
And it's basically a price discovery vehicle at this point.
That's right. If you want to know what people think of Greek stocks, just look at the price of GREK.
And how about the A-share ETF, ASHR? We were just joking earlier that Chinese students at one university are being asked to chant in support of the A-shares right now.
Yeah, right. I won't.
No, they seriously are.
I won't get into all that, but I will say that the ASHR is the ETF that tracks A-shares. Now, this
mainland Chinese shares.
That's right. This thing is a portal for you to get that exposure if you're in the U.S., and it's seeing volume of 500 million or 600 million a day, that's as much as Walmart trades. So this is a whole nother level. This ETF also is seeing heavy volatility. I mean, you look at the volatility of both the Greece ETF and ASHR, it's about 140% used in the last 10 days. Wow. To put that into perspective, that's more than triple leveraged ETF. So these things are live wires right now. And so Ma and Pod, they don't really mess with single country ETFs anyway.
Right.
So right now, though, for the trading crowd, these things are being moved around all over the place, and you can see it from the volume and the volatility.